The area where I think is undervalued is emotional intelligence. The EQ of your sales process, of your just business process, is one of the most underappreciated and overlooked areas of someone's success. Understanding people, understanding what drives them, their personal motivations, their corporate motivations. And we often find ourselves in a scenario where we're driving toward an event, a quarterly number, 30, 60, 90s, right? 30 days, my quarter ends, my year ends, my quota, I got to hit it. And as the closer you get to that number, the more unnatural your behavior comes. I'm going to start calling this guy way more than I normally would. I'm going to email them way more than I'm going to put the pressure that I shouldn't be putting. I'm going to offer that discount that I know is now lowering my price point. And even if they get it done by that date, I know that they're going to always come back to that number, even in the next year. The unnatural sales motions that come into place that are led by stress, anxiety, fear, Wall Street, candidly, yeah, 100%. The stock price. Those unnatural sales motions are what crush a salesperson's either ability to be successful, it crushes their longevity. If you have the ability, sometimes it's a requirement. Sometimes you are trying, you are going towards a number, right? You have to hit your number. You're not going to have a job tomorrow, right? At the end of the year. I get that. And oftentimes I don't fault anybody for some of those unnatural behaviors. But if you can be more targeted in those unnatural behaviors and cultivate that relationship earlier on in the sales process, because you understand the EQ kind of side of things and understand the human element, there's a much higher likelihood that you won't find yourself in that, if I don't get this deal closed in the next 72 hours, I'm going to be looking for another job. I think that's an area where is massively overlooked in education is the EQ, the human element, and negotiations. I think we focus a lot of our energies on things that aren't really that important.